You think you know Karbala? Well, you don't. Because if you truly understood what happened on that sand centuries ago, you wouldn't be worried about your Wi-Fi bill, your boss, or your exams. You'd be absolutely unstoppable. In the next few minutes, we're going to explore a phenomenal message from the @MHMunir Shorts 4321 channel that proves Imam Hussain didn't just save Islam, he left a living, breathing manual for your life. Don't you dare skip this.
Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to The Explainer. Today, we're unpacking a really powerful source that dives deep into the real lessons of the Ahlul Bayt. And I'm not talking about the ones you just hear as distant historical stories. No, I mean the ones that hit differently. The kind that completely change how you view your everyday problems, your personal dignity, and your ultimate purpose.
Here is our roadmap for today. First, the real Karbala story. Second, truth against the masses. Third, dignity over comfort. Fourth, the women who roared. And finally, number 5, your daily manual. Let's just jump right in.
Section 1. Truth against the masses. Standing alone.
Picture this. Imam Hussain, peace be upon him, stood with exactly 72 people, just 72, and they were staring down an opposing army of thousands, 72 against thousands. But here's the thing, he didn't hesitate, not for a single second. Because here is the reality check that nobody tells you about that moment. It was literally one man with truth, facing down an entire massive army fueled by lies. You know, it's never really about how many people are on your side. It is 100% about whether you're on the right side. Truth, backed by even just one person, is infinitely stronger than a whole army.
Think about your own life right now. At school, at work, hanging out with your friends, when literally everyone around you is doing wrong and you are the only one with the guts to say no? Remember Karbala. When you take that stand, you are not weak, you are Hussaini.
Moving on to Section 2, dignity over comfort, the price of principle. So Imam Hussain chose sheer thirst over bowing down to Yazid. The water had been completely cut off for 3 agonizing days. Just imagine that horrific scene for a second. Babies crying, mothers suffering unimaginable hardship. And right in the middle of that, Yazid's army presents this incredibly manipulative offer. They basically said, hey, just say yes, just submit, and we'll give you the whole shebang, water, gold, and worldly power. But Imam Hussein's response, it literally changed history. HAYHAT MINNA ZILLAH. Never will we accept humiliation. He flat out rejected trading his dignity for comfort, regardless of how staggering and painful the cost was. Absolutely no way. Which brings us to a really tough question, brothers and sisters. How often do we sell our own dignity just for a little comfort? Seriously, a little extra money, a taste of fame, or just everyday ease, and suddenly we forget who we are. Karbala gives it to us straight. Your dignity is worth infinitely more than your comfort. Always. All right, Section 3, the women who roared, the continuation of truth.
Now this one hits entirely differently. After the men were martyred on Ashura, who actually carried the message forward? Bibi Zainab, peace be upon her. With heavy physical chains on her wrists, she stood right in Yazid's court and she roared. She didn't just go cry silently in a corner. No, she spoke up, she challenged that power directly, and she made Yazid regret absolutely everything.
Without her, Karbala would probably be completely forgotten today. She stepped up as the very first speaker, the very first activist, and the frontline protector of truth right after the tragedy. She was, quite literally, the continuation of truth. So to every single sister watching this explainer right now, you are the continuation of Zainab. Let that think in. Your voice matters. Your strength matters so much in today's world. Please, never ever let anyone tell you otherwise. And that brings us to Section 4, your daily manual, not just for Muharram.
Listen carefully to this, because it's absolutely crucial. These lessons, standing up for truth, protecting your dignity, carrying the message, they aren't just some historical story we dust off once a year. They are your manual for every single day. We're talking about your Monday morning commute, your exams, your career, and your marriage. It's about taking that history and actively living with courage.
Look, if you take just one single thing away from this entire explainer, let it be this. Imam Hussain didn't die just so Islam could be a story you hear about once a year. He sacrificed everything so you would wake up and live with courage every single day.
If this explainer touched your heart today, go ahead and hit that like button right now and subscribe to @MHMONIR short 4321. Honestly, it's the absolute best way to help spread the message of Imam Hussain to more people who really need to hear it. We're growing this channel's reach together, and every new subscriber gets us one step closer to taking the message of the Ahlul Bayt to the entire world.
So I'm leaving you with this. Are you Hussaini? Drop a comment below right now and say, Ya Hussein. I want to see exactly how many Hussainis are watching this today. And yes, I literally read every single comment. May Allah bless you all, and may we all strive to be worthy of the incredible sacrifice of Karbala. Subscribe for more, and Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.